Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Roberto Duran's making his way to the ring right now, and he's doing so with a very business-like approach to things. Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Tonight we have a guy who throws the uppercut, standing against the guy who has to really be conscious of his defensive posture against it.
Yeah, the main thing, don't keep your head right in the middle. Get your head on the side a little bit. If you leave it in the middle, you're in the exact zone that the man with the uppercut wants you to be in.
Adelante, adelante, muévate.
Duran's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Carries that punch intended for the head. Jab followed by the straight by Roberto Duran. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Good job protecting himself. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Combo lands to the head. step back, and the counter punch by Roberto Duran.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
A little 1-2, jab, followed by the cross. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. What an impact that left hand just made by Oscar De La Hoya.
Okay now, muy lindo, very nice, very nice. I need another round just like that, okay? Just like that. Keep doing what you're doing. Moving with two jabs, okay?
You gotta breathe. Just breathe, relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Roberto Duran blocks that. Very nice defensive guard there. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Keep going. Oscar De La Hoya's hurt by that. Duran's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. What impact with that uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. The Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, in action. Of course, he struck gold back in the '92 Olympic Games.
And that's what got everybody's attention. Of course, his story. He was fighting for his mom who had passed away. He promised her that he would win a gold medal in the Olympics. And of course, that smile, that the charisma just came right across. He did look like a golden boy. A guy that was made for the stage.
Combination to the head. Able to cover up that gut. Now he ties up there. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it.
Keep moving. Gotta be zero.
Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. De La Hoya's punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
Duran's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. He missed with that headshot. There's another right hand. Blocks it away. Roberto Duran showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Able to dismiss it. Roberto Duran's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Nice work on the right hand by Roberto Duran. There's the double jab, and you can see he can do it up top as well as down low. Roberto Duran's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
Nice two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Nice two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Super two. What a big shot. He got smashed that time.
Now we're going to find out how strong a guy he is. Not physically, mentally.
Can he get up? I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
A headshot blocked. That's straight right, unable to connect. Final 60 seconds after 2 minutes of pure fury. Oscar De La Hoya, wow! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? De La Hoya's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. And he just holds on there. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Roberto Duran's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Oh, what a left hand.
Keep your hands moving. Keep busy. And you will beat him to the punch.
All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Calm down now. Just calm down. Just breathe. Breathe.
Let's show you Teddy's scorecard for the first 3 rounds. Solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that made intent right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
De La Hoya is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move, because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. De La Hoya's defense is paying off now. The big hook comes in, big shot. How is he going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
So Oscar goes down, and now he's got to continue on after beating the count.
Hey, we know he's the golden boy. We know that he has great size, great ability. Now we're going to find out what else he is.
Duran with a and banging away he goes. Roll the scorecards out. Oscar De La Hoya's down and looks to be out. That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Roberto Duran's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Roberto Duran's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easier to sell now to tell.
Good evening. Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran. Manny has seen his fair share of infighting against him through the years, and he's getting a dose of it tonight.
Well, that's a smart way to go with a guy so fast. We forget about the speed of Manny. That might be greater than his power in some dimensions. And when you're inside, you can use your physicality and take away the speed a little bit.
Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good block by Duran. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Halfway through round number one. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. And he's holding. The combo lands upstairs.
That's what I want to see.
That was a fine block by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Teddy Pacquiao has been in some great action fights. Defensively, are there issues with him defensively?
Well, he's getting better in those quarters, but sometimes he'll jump in, sometimes he'll lunge a little bit. Leave holes that opponents can fill. But for the most part, his speed gets him out of trouble.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roberto Duran. Final 10 seconds. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. End of round one.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Roberto Duran's
Keep the
probably
jab
sitting
pumping.
back right now
Throw
saying,
the
hey, I
knee
got
right
everything
hand.
figured out. Coming off of
Winning
a
these fights.
sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your
You want this
jacket,
fight?
you know, and the stain just doesn't
listen to
come
me,
out.
man,
You know, you
want
go to
this
your
fight,
cleaners, it's still there.
you gotta
Those
stay
body
busy out
shots,
there, all
they
right?
don't come out.
'Cause
They
you're losing
stay
this
with you
fight.
round after round.
Why?
And they
Because you're
keep
not
doing
throwing any
damage.
punches.
They keep paying off for you. He's got the benefit of that body work going for him.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Manny able to block that.
Stay focused on the inside.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Missed the target with that hook.
Don't walk into his
Showing you some
pocket.
defense there with the block.
Taking too many.
Duran's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. A classic 1-2 combo by Roberto Duran. Halfway through round number two.
Go, go.
Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs. And now they're trading blows. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. You see him holding on. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. The final minute of a round that feels like 30 minutes, not 3 minutes.
And this is the kind of fight where you just don't want to have a loser. They're both winners.
See that coming? Let's go.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Roberto Duran. Hands of stone with a rock full of right hand.
That's what I like to see.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Duran's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. We count down the final moments of this round.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. All right, let's go.
That's it.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay?
And round number 3 is underway. Roberto Duran's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Work the body, kid. Body shots. Keep working the body. Keep doing
Manny
what you're doing.
Pacquiao with a big left hand.
Go.
The great right was lined up, but he missed.
Working the body.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body.
Pace
And just
yourself.
grabbing onto his opponent. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Roberto Duran.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
The jab, once again, an effective tool. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Manny Pacquiao started at 106 pounds and then rose up and won a super bantamweight belt, but it really wasn't until November of 2003 when he claimed the featherweight title and TKOing Marco Antonio Barrera that he became that big spotlight kind of star.
Yeah, that was his coming out party, so to speak. That's when the world found out just who and what Manny Pacquiao was.
Little volume punching to the body there. Duran's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
And he's marking that target right above the belt line. Wow, he was just bulldozed right there. 1-punch knockout power ends this fight. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, 1 single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals of this sport. I mean, this matches up with any of the great knockouts ever in this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening. We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Roberto Duran's ring walk, not exactly full of fanfare or intensity.
Oh, that was on me.
Manny Pacquiao's making his way to the ring with such... When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. great battle, Pacquiao and Duran here. If Pacquiao is to win this fight, what does he need to do?
Well, he's going to have to outwork Duran. That's one dimension that I think he can do it. You know, he puts a lot of punches together, Pacquiao, and he's got fast hands. Duran does a lot more grabbing than people realize. You know, he'll get off, he'll look to grab you. Don't be there if you're Pacquiao to get grabbed. Work during that spot.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. That works out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Took a shot, now he gives a left. A solid, true uppercut by Manny Pacquiao.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Blocks that belt line well. Halfway through this round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Roberto Duran. Teddy, when fans come to see Manny Pacquiao, when viewers tune in to see Manny Pacquiao, they do it for one reason. They think they're going to see a lot of action. Is that what we're going to see?
Yeah, he's fan-friendly. And you know that he's going to be a guy that's going to take chances. He's going to be a guy who's going to try to get to his opponent. He's going to be a guy who's going to walk forward at some stage.
He has found his groove with this right hand. Nice block by Roberto Duran. Hard charging with that right hand. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
He's targeting downstairs time and time again. Seconds remaining in this round. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned.
Deep breath.
What did he get hit with?
Relax. Relax. Are you all right? Now I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Manny Pacquiao's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Roberto Duran is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Pac-Man scores with an uppercut.
Watch that.
At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
90 seconds to go here in this round. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Roberto Duran. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. There's the combo downstairs.
Move it!
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Manny Pacquiao. Nice right hand from the Pac-Man. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
Close the distance.
Pacquiao's nailed. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
There you go.
How is it that Manny Pacquiao's improved as a defensive fighter? Not that he's got a ton of defense, but from what we saw earlier in the career, it's a different Manny.
He's less anxious. You know, he's just a little calmer, a little bit more patient. You know, he doesn't force the envelope quite as much. You know, he still goes after you, but in a little bit more contained way, a little more responsible way.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Halfway through this round here. Duran's combination punching is working well here. Manny Pacquiao's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek.
Oh, you got this one.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. A sound combination by Roberto Duran. He did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Didn't get it done going to the body there. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Roberto Duran.
Get your back off the ropes.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Right to the head with that right. And round 3 comes to an end.
Deep breath. You're in control of this fight. So don't get careless out there.
let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control.
Start of round number 4. Roberto Duran's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy. 2 rounds to 1. A tough fight to score, but when in doubt, it seems like you're going with the guy who's being more active.
Yeah, but Joe, you're going to pay a price for that activity because sometimes there is a price to be paid. He's winning early. He's doing a lot of work to win. Does he run out of gas? That's my question right now.
This is brilliant defense we're seeing here every which way. Blocking punches, moving well, parrying punches away.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Now he has to connect the offense a little bit better.
Well-targeted double jab by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Pacquiao's got a way of just getting away from that punch. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Got him right where he wants to, trapped in the corner. Halfway through round number 4.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Good work on the combination by Roberto Duran. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roberto Duran. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Duran's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Oh! He is leveled. How could he possibly get up from that? He's not going to. This fight's over. It's over. Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout on a left field a product of one guy being prepared and the other guy just not ready for it?
No, obviously he wasn't ready, wasn't prepared in the gym, but I think he came out cold from the locker room, never knew what hit him.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights. Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. When a high-stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well-conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are, because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area, but they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Covers Powers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good way to protect the midsection. Sweet piece, sweet block.
Inside, inside.
Nice 1-2 by Roberto Duran. A little head hunting with the right. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Bang the body.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He comes back with the left hand again. Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
That's a solid right hand by Roberto Duran. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Last 10 seconds. Sweet Pea's corner better explain to him clearly why he lost that last round. His accuracy was way off.
Well, if you're looking to find change on the beach, you go out there with a metal detector. Well, right now, we need a punch detector. He needs a punch detector. He needs a jab to find the mark.
Nice block by Pernell Whitaker. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Back to the center of the ring. Come on, work your way back to the
Whitaker's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss. Bang, bring it on.
Duran's well off the mark that time. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Oh, what an uppercut from Whitaker. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Roberto Duran's right hand scores well that time. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Roberto Duran.
That's it.
Pernell Whitaker's on the receiving end of those two good hooks to the body. Whitaker blocks that away. 10 seconds to go in this round. Roberto Duran's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing. That is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count. But just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Whitaker's got to deal with a cut cheek.
Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Whitaker's proving to be elusive. Well-placed jab straight. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Way to block there. Duran's punch didn't come close. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Roberto Duran. Right hand downstairs. Roberto Duran's landing that hook on the inside. What does he see that's so hard to see there? It doesn't look like there's much target there with all that crowding on the inside, but he's landing it.
Yeah, well, he's doing what you want him to do from a trainer's perspective. He's not waiting for the opening. He's creating the opening. You made a really good point. What does he see? He might not see something right away, but by the time he throws the punch, all of a sudden the opening presents itself.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Targeting that midsection now with the combo.
Come on, stay away from those. Come on now.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Do that again.
Roberto Duran's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Come on now, let me see it.
One, two.
10 seconds to go in this third round.
Focus. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? I mean, you are winning this fight.
There you go.
You need the jab. All right? I want to see you double up on your jabs, then the right, okay?
Well, he's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 4. He's a volume puncher, and that's exactly what he's doing to bank away these early rounds here, Teddy.
Yeah, he's not hurting him with any of those shots. And quite honestly, a lot of them are missing. But the other guy's not staying up with him with the punch numbers. He's winning the round.
He's tired. He's tired. Keep working the body.
Good flush shot upstairs.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Oh, and he stays downstairs.
Left and right. Left and right. Come on, baby.
Up top with the right hand. Roberto Duran putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Off target with that hook.
Let's see. Let the fist go. Let him go. Don't stay in one spot.
Well played, well-timed combo up top.
It's okay. Let's go.
Good block there by Pernell Whitaker. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Roberto Duran's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teachers. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Not focusing.
He just looks exhausted to me right now. Whitaker's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it.
Get inside. Get inside.
Well timed by Roberto Duran. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Duran's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
All day.
And we come to the end of the round.
You want this fight?
Sweet Pea's corner
Listen to
has
me.
to
Do
keep
you
him
want this
calm.
fight?
That's the kind of
You gotta
cut
stay busy
that
out
can
there.
send a
You
fighter
are
into
losing this
fits.
fight
Yeah,
because you're not
caught
throwing
a
any
man
punches out
into
there.
using crazy glue
Throw.
instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Round number 5 has arrived. Roberto Duran's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands, you're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Roberto Duran's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. And he ties up on the inside. Roberto Duran's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Roberto Duran. And he engages in the clinch. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand.
You're still not moving enough. Come on, now move. Keep it tight inside.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Flush right hand to the head. Pernell Whitaker's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. That uppercut, absolute. And yet another big shot comes in. Menacing midsection shot there. Down he goes. Whitaker's back up. But is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second, whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Get after him!
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Move in! Back to the body!
Two snapping jabs by Roberto Duran. Blocks away that headshot. On the receiving end of solid. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Whitaker's getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now, this is where you really have to resolve the mentality of a fighter, because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
Duran's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? He's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
That was not well targeted by Roberto Duran. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body, and then that right hand. Hits him in the mug with the right.
Keep moving. Come on now.
Great counter punch, and I loved how he moved off to the side and then landed it.
Left and right. Don't walk into his punches. Head and body.
Left hand came after the jab.
Looking good.
Look at that. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Roberto. And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder.
Keep those hands up.
Now hugging on the inside. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena, when they know there's two guys beating up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter, can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Good return fire that time.
Stay in one spot.
Good step back counterpunch there. Duran's putting forth a great combination there. He scored well after being hit himself. He just missed that shot up top. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
You see him with the left of the head there? He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Roberto Duran landed a good, solid combination. Jesse Lejas hits flush by a right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but
he falls victim to that big hook. Oh, that's got to hurt. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
And we come to the end of round number one. Jesse Lejas, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their heads, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
Lands the left after setting it up with a jab.
Nice, nice.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. Lejas' recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Hook on the inside.
Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome. and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power. They're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Halfway through round number 2. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Roberto Duran.
Stay on the inside. That's okay.
Lejas coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Now you're seeing stamina right here. How can they possibly keep up this pace? Minute to go in this round, and they have been all out.
I know how I feel, Joe, myself. I mean, I feel like I've been on a roller coaster, except I'm not sitting, I'm standing.
Lejas clinching a lot, Teddy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I mean, you got to wonder if the referee's going to start coming in there, give him a few warnings right now. But he's got to get himself together. That's what he's trying to do. And then hopefully he can find a way to get on the offense.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Clicks of the talk. Round comes to an end.
You know
and
what
that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, certain characteristic. That was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Body, then finish with the uppercut.
And round number 3 is underway. Scores well to the belt line again. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Not precise at all by Roberto Duran. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Roberto Duran's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Keep moving.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Goes up top with the right hand.
Don't walk into his punches.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Watch the hook.
Duran's right hand scores well. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Able to get rid of that one. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Roberto Duran's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just the faster. Did you see that? Late going here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
And that's the end of round 3. Start of round 4, I was trying to listen in to what was told to him after the 3rd round. Teddy, he trails on your scorecard 3 rounds to zip. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he needs some better advice.
Yeah, well, one of the things that he could be told, and I would tell him, is move after your last punch. Don't stand there and wait for the receipt. You're paying a price.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Not much action as he just ties up.
Unload! Unload! Don't let him get to you, kid.
Very big shot he just scored with. Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Jesse Lejas down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this man.
And it's over. This fight is over. Duran's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. I never saw that coming. An early knockout. We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Roberto Duran's almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely indifferent to all the pressure. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done that, and he couldn't care less about the pressures that are in front of him. Duran's coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk. We're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Roberto Duran. Got a guy in here tonight who loves to throw the uppercut. That means we have an opponent against him who has to really be conscious of his defensive posture.
Yeah, it's kind of like parking your car. You know, you don't want to park near any fire hydrants. You're going to get a ticket. You want to leave your head right in the middle. You're not going to get a ticket, but you're going to get caught with that uppercut.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Good combination to the body. The left hand coming into play by Roberto Duran.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
one to give one. Uppercut in return. Good, solid right hand lands. There it is! He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. A well-placed left hand up top. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. A crushing two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. There's the combo to the body. Huge uppercut from Duran. Rock'em, sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Roberto Duran. Targeting that belt line with the right hand.
Focus.
Look at that combination by Roberto Duran. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Keep circling, keep circling, keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. Listen to me. You're...
Roberto Duran's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Well-placed body shot again. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Keep your head moving.
Roberto Duran's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let them think you're right. Let them think you even want to fight when really you just want to buy a little time.
Halfway through this round.
Working the body.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Final minute of this round that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
Not able to land the headshot. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that.
Let's go!
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there.
Jump on him. Nice.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Three minutes gone by in this round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Duran's
You
cut
have to
even
start
with
throwing
worse.
more
And
in
it's up to the
volume
fighter
in
now,
there.
Joe,
Throw in
for his
volume.
attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
You gotta get close. You gotta move forward and get close to this guy. When you get inside, I need you to chop to that body. Keep hitting that body, all right? Body shots on the inside. Okay, listen.
And round number 3 is underway. Nice block by Roberto Duran. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roberto Duran. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Roberto Duran's hurt by a big shot. He is stunned, but somehow manages to have the wherewithal to hold on. Well-placed hook there. Roberto Duran getting the job done with hooks on the inside here, Teddy.
Well, right now, if I'm the opponent, you know what I do? I catch that hook on my glove, and bang, I shoot back a straight right hand.
Side, move your hands.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Roberto Duran.
Left and right, left and right.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Little volume punching to the body there. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body
You're
shot.
still not moving enough. Boo, boo.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Goes up top again. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Duran's applying an old axiom in sports, and that is speed kills. He's got plenty of it in the ring tonight.
Yes, he does. It's going to be up to his opponent now to find a way to take away that speed. Find something that can offset that speed. And I think that starts with controlling range. Get out of the range where he can control you, where he can use that speed.
Hook, hook.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Good combination by Roberto Duran.
Deep breath. Get some water. You're good. You're okay. Breathe for me. Now listen. You threw a white punch, and he caught you. Tighten up.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. You have to start dump.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Been an even fight, but Teddy, that's what we expected. It was hard to really say one guy had a distinct advantage going into this fight.
No, exactly. One thing I'm a little surprised about, though, Joe, is on the inside. You know, both guys have been cooperating, kind of making solid agreements not to work. Whoever decides not to make those agreements, I think he's going to start pulling away a little bit.
Skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Roberto Duran's committed to that counterpunching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand.
Hey, keep fighting. Let's go. Beat him to the punch.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Right back to the midsection.
Nice.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand.
You got this one.
Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Roberto Duran.
Body shots.
Keep them tight inside.
Roberto Duran's fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
Well-struck, solid combination by Roberto Duran.
Keep circling, don't stand in front of it. Listen, stick close to them.
Okay. Deep breath now.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Duran's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran.
Stay on the inside.
Move!
Roberto Duran's in a very nice rhythm right now, landing the uppercut on the inside. If he can stay with that, he can do some serious damage.
The damage he can do is put something on top of that uppercut, Joe. He needs to do that. The uppercut picks up the head, put the hook up top to take it off.
That's a great combination. There's the combo downstairs.
More movement, head movement.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Halfway into round number 5 here. job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. A very crisp combination by Roberto Duran. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Roberto Duran's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Now he ties up there. Super two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. He missed with that headshot. We come to the end of this round, and for this fighter, I think that's a good thing, because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
That was a miss by Roberto Duran. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Gets rid of that body shot. And a well-placed counter by Roberto Duran. Duran's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Keep working the body.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roberto Duran. Oh, his opponent got away from that uppercut. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Duran's doing well here with that two-punch combination. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by... Wow! Ruined in one instance. Just
Oh,
done.
wow.
Fight over.
Just happened. Oh, behind the head with the elbow. I learned that maneuver in the Golden Gloves, actually. Just follow through with the elbow on the hook.
Sometimes that's all it takes, Teddy. Just one good shot can end the evening.
You just wonder how
Yes, sir.
hard he tried to actually get back up. But I'm not in his body.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
Jagan. Thank you, Jagan. 11. Why does Jagan sound familiar? Is that from the Sword of Truth series? Killing these two PlayStation 2. Shout out PlayStation 2. I want a rematch.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action. Roberto Duran's ring walk is very interesting here. This isn't over-the-top emotion. This isn't a guy with an intense, glaring stare. Just a guy going to do his job. Roberto Duran's not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk.
Yep.
They've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Every fight takes on its own unique personality, and this fight looks like it's going to be a matching of wits, a technical display.
Yeah, if it was a chess match, it wouldn't be a lot of knights jumping over to castles. It'd be a lot of pawns moving forward very steadily.
Good job with another left hand. Tonight we have a guy who has a very powerful uppercut. Is there one characteristic that most guys who are able to throw that uppercut well have?
Well, they snap their shoulder up. They explode that shoulder towards the ceiling, and they go right through the guy's chin, not to the surface. They want to go right through.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Halfway through round number one. Able to dismiss that body shot. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
That's okay. Be in there.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Roberto Duran.
Bang the body.
Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
Roberto Duran's going to feel that. Two good, solid hooks to the body land against him. Duran counters back.
Get inside.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Duran able to land the counter punch. End of the round here, and you can see the fans really enjoying themselves tonight. You know, Teddy, I think maybe more so than any other sport, boxing fans are not just passionate like in other sports, but they are smart and savvy. They know the game inside and out.
Well, they follow the contestants. They do understand the parameters
Your
of the
best
game.
defense is to throw more
And you know
punches.
what?
You need to
They
throw more
come here
punches.
and they
That
kind
will
of
keep them
demand
away.
from those fighters
Let's get in
the
there.
performance
Stay
that
tight.
they expect from them. If they expect a guy to box you hear them every once in a while saying, hey, come on, you know, let's get that jab working. They act like coaches sometimes.
Come on, come on.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Duran's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good start to this round, much like the way he finished the last round.
Well, he's taking advantage of that, and give him credit for thinking about that. He realizes that his opponent might still be a little dazed, so he's not giving him a chance to recover. He's testing him again.
Good two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
Don't walk into his punches! Back to the body!
Back and forth exchange. Roberto Duran's combination punching is working well here. Halfway through this round here.
Hooks on the inside!
Duran's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roberto Duran. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Roberto Duran, big shot there. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Duran's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Roberto Duran.
Standing straight up.
Roberto Duran is in control now. Scores a knockdown in the last round. Teddy, you think he's going to go after it here when this next round starts?
Well, I'll tell you, so he should. I think he should, because that's what the networks are looking for. They're looking to bring back guys that are exciting. There's no better way to ensure that they're going to bring you back than scoring a knockout. He has an opportunity.
Yeah, opportunity to advance his career. Here he comes, nice and aggressive, red hot going after it, much the way he finished up the action the last time we saw him in the last round.
Hey, look, if you're a fisherman and the fisher was good in a certain spot, you can't wait to get the boat out to that same spot. He's rolling right out there.
There's the old 1-2. Roberto Duran's ability to properly throw and land his combination has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
That's okay. Pay him back.
He missed that uppercut. And he just holds on there.
You're not focusing.
And coming upon the halfway mark. Oh! Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Take yourself.
Keep doing what you're
Keep
doing.
doing what you're doing.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range, know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Roberto Duran's really bringing a lot with that uppercut, Teddy. How much of a factor is the lower body in bringing the power behind that punch?
Well, that's a good question. That's everything. You ever watch Tiger Woods when he's hitting a golf ball? You know, he just drives his lower body through that ball. Well, it's the same thing. Your lower body, your hips, you rotate them, and you just drive that lower body up into your punch.
Adelante, forward. Beat him to the punch.
More punches. Work the body, kid.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And that does it for this round.
You hear me? Escuches. This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Keep throwing punches.
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
Head and body. Head and body.
And he's holding. Wow! He got demolished like that was a wrecking. Ends the evening.
That's
You
the second
gotta
time
love
that was a one-hit KO. Damn it. Same way. Fuck. Want a rematch.
It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
This matches up with any of the great...
Damn.
Everybody's been
All right.
waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round 1 is underway. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Gets rid of that effort. If you're advising the opponent here, this guy who likes to throw the uppercut, and you want to give him some advice as to how he can counter that, what would you tell him?
So there's several ways to go about it. One way, if you remember, Evander Holyfield, where he fought Buster Douglas, and he won the heavyweight title. He saw the uppercut coming. He took a little half step back. He made it go into space, and then he filled that space with a punch.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Roberto Duran. Good clean shot, returning fire.
Ooh,
Well
see.
done by Roberto Duran.
Nice one.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Targeting the left hand down low. You see him holding on. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Sound defense. Good block that time by Roberto Duran.
Nice work.
That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong, never took a step backwards, kept going forwards.
He gets off with a combination up top. Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Round comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football game.
Yeah, there are, you know, physical ones and emotional and mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, you know, like offensive linemen. They have to punch out, you know, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbows before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you got to teach them keep those elbows in, punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power, and also get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on him, and now he can control him. And of course, the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You know, you get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And a well-placed combination by Roberto Duran. Well-placed straight right hand. Roberto Duran's punch is far off the target. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by Roberto Duran. Duran, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Roberto Duran's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Roberto Duran's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Jab with the straight, classic combination. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Roberto Duran's ability to get to his opponent worked out well there. He damaged him in that round.
I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes.
Okay.
Listen, okay, look. I need you to...
Start of a new round, and you got to expect his opponent to jump all over him. He nearly got rid of him at the end of the last round.
Yeah, if I'm in the other corner, I'm telling him get after him. But you can use that in reverse. You know your opponent's coming after you. Maybe he gets a little reckless. You have an opportunity to nail him as he's coming after you.
Good block by Roberto Duran. Really frustrating his opponent now. Roberto Duran, so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Oh, what a whiff by Roberto Duran. 1, 2 jabs. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
You're not pace yourself.
Roberto Duran's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Keep working the body.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a sensational round.
I feel like I'm back at the amusement park on a roller coaster again, like a kid.
Blocks the headshot. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Good two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Duran's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
He's tired! He's tired!
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Forward! Keep working the ball!
Final 10 seconds.
Watch the hook.
Missed the body shot. And that's the end of round 3.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing.
There you go.
Parry it away and you catch him. You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it. Nice work on the inside. Good job. Keep that up.
Start of round number 4. Roberto Duran's well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been the more effective puncher, landing the clean shots.
Oh, he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Roberto Duran blocks that.
Trying to plug the controller.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
See?
Roberto Duran's got speed, no doubt about it. You can see his ability to land combinations with ease.
Yeah, but what you want to see now is how effective he is down the road with that speed. Does he place his punches? Is he intelligent with that speed?
A solid uppercut by Roberto. He had no idea that hook was coming. It got to him bad. Big, big shot comes crashing home. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
Trouble, a world of punches.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Roberto Duran. Halfway through round number 4. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
you want to be?
Roberto Duran showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch.
Keep working the jab.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Sheesh.
Round comes to an end.
Listen,
We saw the knockdown there in that
your head
round. A
from
little bit of a
side to side,
momentum
okay?
game.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
There he is, working the body. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Good smooth work by Roberto Duran. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 ass spin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Oh, and there you go. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? Roberto Duran's now getting back up off the canvas.
Stay on the inside. It's all right. Keep moving.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
He's tired.
Relax.
Bang him up. Keep doing what you're doing.
Roberto Duran's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Looking good. He's tired.
We got it.
He's tired. He's tired.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able.
What a big shot. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Roberto Duran's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Duran's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can.
Wow! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside the Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about... Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. What is it about the uppercut, Teddy? We see a guy here tonight that commits to throwing the uppercut. What is it about the uppercut that makes it such a dangerous punch?
Well, it's coming from underneath, and it's coming with a lot of power, a lot of force, coming from the legs, from the floor. And a lot of times you don't see it coming till it's too late.
Good work defensively by Roberto Duran. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautiful.
Hands up, keep your hands up, keep your hands up.
Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran.
Watch your hook.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Roberto Duran swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Halfway through this round, that worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Duran's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Roberto Duran's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Keep working the body.
Duran's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Roberto Duran. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
That's okay, let's go.
Pulls the trigger fast. You can sense it right away, Teddy. Looks like it's a tactical bout tonight.
Well, that's what happens when you get two counter punches. Nobody wants to lead.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Back to the body.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Duran, what an uppercut. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. Nice defense. Good block by Roberto Duran. Duran's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Duran with a block. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Good combination to the body. Roberto Duran's inability to hit the target is really making him look silly right now. He's throwing plenty of punches, just none of them are landing.
No, he's throwing them too wide, too far away, and what's going to be worse, right now he's only getting frustrated, maybe embarrassed, as you touched on, but what's going to be worse is when he starts getting countered in between them.
Wow, nice flush left hand. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself.
Keep working the jab.
Able to cover up that gut. Roberto Duran's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. And that's the end of round two.
Listen,
Roberto Duran, cut man, is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad
Let's
gash.
see some
And I'm
defense
wondering
and
what
more
he's
punches.
using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Havertine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
All right, breathe, deep breath, get some water. You're good. You're okay.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Targeting that 1-2. Protecting his head well with his guard.
Beat him to the punch. You got this one.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Roberto Duran's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
Step back, then the counter punch by Roberto Duran.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. 90 seconds to go here in this round. That is a strong uppercut there. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Roberto Duran. Duran's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a lot. Roberto Duran's rocked, and both men are damaged in this round. Wild stuff. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Roberto Duran. Solid. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Roberto Duran's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now.
Keep moving.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and keep moving.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Okay, listen. Body.
Duran's enjoying a big lead here, Teddy, and we talk about this often as we begin round number 4, up 3-0 on your scorecard. When you have scored a knockdown that early in a fight, a real hole for your opponent to try to overcome.
Yeah, because now he has to start taking chances that maybe weren't in the game plan. And as he takes chances, gets a little reckless, and as you're seeing, gets caught more.
Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Double jab by Roberto Duran. Not an accurate hook at all.
Looking good.
.90 seconds to go in round number 4. Flush right hand to the body.
Take this now. Watch the hook.
Big shot. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
Keep moving.
Duran's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Parries that punch intended for the head.
1, 2. 1, 2. 1 up.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Roberto Duran.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
You're not focused.
Blocks that belt line well. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Roberto Duran. He is swinging for the fences, trying to get his man after being hurt himself. Roberto Duran's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
He just missed that shot up top. There's the combo to the... And bang, and away he goes. Roberto Duran's got to beat the count, but I don't think he has it in him. is
It's 3 out of
stopping
5.
this fight.
I got 2, you
Roberto
got 2.
Duran's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. Roberto Duran's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put his... Well, good evening.
Here we go. Come on.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round 1 now underway. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Well, time and time again, we have seen spectacular knockouts that come from a big digging uppercut, and that's what this fighter possesses here tonight. What's the key to throwing that punch, Teddy?
Well, the first thing is not to tip your hand. You know, if you have 4 aces, you don't want to be smiling a lot with the guy across from you playing cards. Well, the same thing here. You don't want to dip that shoulder down. You don't want to drop that hand where your opponent sees the punch coming. You want to make sure it's nice and compact and compressed and just snap it up.
Road.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Halfway through round number 1. Roberto Duran with a big right hand. Duran's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it can get nasty as the fight progresses. Very accurate 2-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pett. Made him miss, made him pay.
Not able to land the uppercut. Great movement to get away from those punches. And he ties up on the inside. More than 1 punch downstairs, that can be damaging. A headshot blocked. Nice strike after catching one by Roberto Duran. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Count down the final moments of this round. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Roberto Duran. Good counter punch by Roberto Duran. And that's the end of round 1. Roberto Duran's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. A crushing 2-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Right on the mark, double jab. Roberto Duran's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man.
How about that left right there? He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now, just wobbling away.
Adelante, adelante.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Duran's body's got to hold up to that. He just took 2 shots there. Good right hand.
Watch the hook.
Final minute of a round that'll go down in the history books. And now another left. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Roberto Duran's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track or used up, of course, in the gym.
Duran picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Nice block by Roberto Duran. Huge right hand from Duran.
There you go.
Roberto Duran's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Halfway through this round here.
Keep working the body.
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Roberto Duran.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Oh, what an exchange! Unable to, and yet another big shot comes in. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he's paid a price.
Roberto Duran's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he's beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Well, with 3 rounds complete here, it's worth a look at Teddy's scorecard to see where he sees it. Roberto Duran's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea, do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. We want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. There's another left hand from him.
There you go.
Nowhere close that punch by Roberto Duran. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Defense, more defense. You're not focusing.
Solid. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Duran's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning.
Look at that! And here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Roberto Duran's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Oh, yeah.
Roberto Duran's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight?
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.
Check it out here. Oh, man. KO.
Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
That's one. He was a crawler. We got more over here, I think. Yep, to my left. Spotted. Headshot. Knocked. Guessing another one up here.
Everybody, alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Roberto Duran's making his way to the opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Blocking ability is doing well for him there. Look at that combination by Roberto Duran. How important is it for a big heavy hitter, a power puncher, to have space, to not be smothered?
Well, he can't use his power if he's in a phone booth, so to speak. He has to have a little bit of room to be able to use that great weapon.
Good step back counter punch there. Stays downstairs. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Roberto Duran's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Hey, we got some of that too. Let's go.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. A nice block by Roberto Duran. He's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Good defensive skill with the block by Roberto Duran. Duran so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who slinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
A stinging uppercut by Roberto Duran.
Come on, kid, focus.
That's a well-scored left hand by Roberto Duran.
Come on.
Little volume punching to the body there. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. End of round one. Paz's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. What an excellent two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Get after him!
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Vinny Paz. Good solid hook lands by Vinny Paz. Much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Duran's punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
There's the combo downstairs. Good way to protect the midsection. Halfway through round number two. Paz is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Duran's doing well here with that two-punch combination. All-out action throughout this round. Let's see how they finish it up. Well timed by Roberto Duran. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Paz is hit by a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Comes right back at him with a left hand. End of the round here, as we're ringside at our fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production truck doing a nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Brian, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Vinny Paz's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Roberto Duran's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. Paz is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down.
Unload more punches.
his right hand working well that time. He scored well. Oh, good exchange there. He engages in the clinch.
Keep moving.
Vinny Paz has stumbled back. Did you see that? Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. It's over. This fight is over. Paz is smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count. Roberto Duran's able to come up with a shocker here. Out of nowhere, early on, a knockout victory.
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Roberto Duran's coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk. So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Corrales' combination punching is working well here. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this, speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Corrales with a blocked punch. Super two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Duran's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Diego Chico Corrales. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Diego Corrales. He's showing what what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Diego Chico Corrales. Oh, what a big hook to the head by Diego Corrales. Duran's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
Keep your distance.
Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination.
Woo! That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? You're doing good. Just keep it up. Okay, listen. Stick close to this guy. Don't let him get too far from you, right? I want you to move.
Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Listen to me. You're not...
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
That's an impactful right hand by Roberto Duran. That's a huge left he just scored with.
You're okay. Stay with me.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Commits to the straight right.
Close the gap.
Roberto Duran's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Good block by Duran. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Roberto Duran. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Big shot he just scored with. That is a big punch that just put him down.
And right now he's thinking about whether or not he wants to do this as a living.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Corrales is rising back up. That takes some guts.
Up and down, side to side.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Roberto Duran's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Look at this. He got banged up real good, but yet he's throwing back punches.
Well, this is where nature can hurt you, because his nature right now is saying, I got to attack back. But right now what he needs is a little experience. He needs to understand not the time to throw back.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Roberto Duran. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Oh, he's hurt. He was hurt right there. But now, there it is. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. The fight is over. Roberto Duran's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout, Teddy. Praising one guy, and tons of criticism is going to be targeted on this opponent.
Yeah, two ways you can criticize
Let's see how you do with some sparring.
I want to see you punch hard. Doing great. If you can't last here, you won't last in the ring. Good hustle. Keep it up. Keep the pace. Watch the hook. Keep it coming, kid. Jump on it. Nice. Nice work, kid. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Watch that! Come on, pick it up. It's okay. Pay him back. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Keep doing what you do. That's it. Just like that. That's it. That's it. Forget about being tired. Keep the chin down. Put those elbows in. Watch the hook. Nice. Nice. That was good. That was great. Good hustle. Okay, let's keep it simple. Let's stick to the basics. Do that again. Let's go. Work it out. Work it. Keep working the body. That's it. That's it. Those elbows in.
What a scene here as we welcome you to this live pay-per-view extravaganza. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall, the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey. A much-anticipated rematch in our main event, and these fans are really looking forward to it. 12 rounds, middleweights going at it. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. He's giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. There's a long list of well-hyped championship fights that have over-delivered. Many think this one will be added to the list. Round one now underway.
Whether it's been Manila, Zaire, New York City, at Madison Square Garden, those are all fights that have stood the test of time. Will this one? We're going to find out.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Right to the belt line. Don't let him get these kids. Most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
Yeah, both of these guys throw punches like they're paying for them. And guess what? They're both cheapskates.
There's a straight right hand. If you are the fighter with a lower stamina and you know it going up against a guy who can really go the distance, how do you go after it?
Well, I don't know that you go after it right from the gate, because then you're basically telling your opponent, I have no chance. I'm desperate. I think you go out there looking like you're ready to go the distance. Maybe he'll start to slow things down a little bit and worry about the late rounds himself.
Wow, is he defensively sound?
It's okay, let's go.
Good defense, just covering up down low. The Brown Bombers left, working well that time. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
You gotta live.
Here we go. Round two is underway. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by the Brown Bomber. Well-placed left hand there. Not able to land the headshot. Brown Bomber's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Nice work with the uppercut. Halfway through this round. A lot of people would think that these two fighters, as well as any fighter, doesn't have fear, but that's not the case.
No, it's not the case. First of all, if you say you don't have fear, you're either a liar or you should go to a doctor very quickly and find out what's wrong with you. I mean, fear is there for a reason, to make sure that you're prepared for potentially dangerous situations and you behave right. But it's a matter of being able to control your fear, deal with your fear, and be able to make the right choices in those moments.
punch. He comes with the straight right hand. The Brown Bombers got confidence in his cut when it comes to the swelling that we just saw develop in that last round. But Teddy, we've seen so many cut men just not deal with swelling properly.
No, they're not educated about it. They haven't been taught right. You know, the worst thing they can do, and they think it's the right thing because they've seen other people do it, is take that end swell, that piece of metal that's cold, and start pushing it into the eye. You know, you see the guys, they're slamming into the eye, and then they're moving it away from the eye, and they think that they're spreading out that swelling, but what they're doing is they're damaging the tissues. They're creating more swelling. What you're supposed to do is just put it directly on it, not too much pressure, and allow it to do its job.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Good left hand able to land. Unable to score with the hook. Now hugging on the inside. The Brown Bombers defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason. And you can tell he's got a counter-puncher mentality. What's the key to being a counter-puncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him in to throw a punch so you can make a miss, and then you have to alleyway to land something.
Brown Bombers defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. There's a good right hand. A well-targeted jab that time. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Brown Bomber. Scores with the uppercut, and the round comes to an end. Start of round number 4. The Brown Bombers' accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
Showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Blocks that punch. Really frustrating his opponent now. The Brown Bombers so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave it open.
And there he is scoring with the right hand. Solid shot again downstairs. Halfway through round number 4. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the Brown Bomber. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. The Brown, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. Beautiful hook, accurate as could be, and damaging downstairs. And round 4 comes to an end.
I need you to take some
Brown
chances.
Bombers got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him. Position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. The Brown Bombers doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Right back downstairs. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the Brown Bomber.
Watch that!
Was just off the mark. Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
And you got to worry about his future, because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him for the future? That's where you're starting to get into a danger zone right now.
Keep working the body.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Good combination to the body. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. And he returns on that exchange. And round 5 comes to an end.
Nice work. Listen.
The Brown Bombers corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up this. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
That just missed. Good, solid right hand he lands there. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. See what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Brown Bombers. Oh, a big shot from Coldmore. And he goes down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
Now he has to get up.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Solid uppercut. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. There he is on the inside, doing well. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Boy, another solid round for him. Teddy, this is one of the best displays of precision punching we've ever seen.
And if precision had a relative, had a cousin, guess who it would be? It would be timing, because the timing has been perfect and has allowed him to be so precise.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovering? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Brown Bombers scoring with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. The Brown Bombers putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Big shot there. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? victory for him. That does it from ringside, where he's able to defend his title.
All right, kid. Let's see your skills in the ring. Let's see some more head movement. Keep that shit down. That's the body. Come on now. Want to see you punch hard, fast. Yeah! You can't last here. Keep pushing. Good hustle. Keep it up. Keep working your body. Pick up the pace. Keep it coming, kid. Nice work, kid. Oh, you got this one. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Come on, pick it up. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Yeah, good work. That's it, just like that. Excellent. Good work. That's it. It came together that time, kid.
Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years. A fabulous atmosphere in the air tonight. Round one of our championship fight, Teddy. You can almost feel this arena pulsating with excitement. You've been through these kind of fights before as a trainer. What's it like?
For the fighter's imagination, you have to control that imagination. The first punch brings it down to reality, something you've done before. But for the trainer, it's everything you've been working for in your lifetime. And you're thinking, did I do everything? Did I make any mistakes? Did I turn every stone over?
It's a low stamina fighter does not get rid of a high stamina fighter in the early going of a fight. What can he possibly do to try and secure himself a win?
Well, one thing he's going to do is grab a lot on the inside and keep it slow. Really not allow the pace to get away from him.
Nice strike after catching one by the Brown Bomber. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Hey, get out of there.
That right hand over the top lands flush. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101. You have an opponent walking in. You want to stay on the outside? Use that jab.
Last 10 seconds.
Move. Don't stop. Hear me? Do not stop. Gotta keep working.
Here we go. Round two is underway. He clinches when he gets to the inside. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. There's the combo to the body. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Through your career, Teddy, you have trained fighters who have different physical makeups, different mental makeups, but many of them have gone on to win world titles. What is the one common trait they all have with their approach to training?
Well, they might not have it at the beginning, but they develop it as they go on. And it's two things. One is to separate the truth from the lies. To understand what they have control over, which is everything. Sometimes early on they think their opponent has control over those things. But they always have the choice to make a decision and be able to deal with something or not. And the other thing is to not allow pressure to distort time, where they think a moment, a difficult moment, is going to go on forever. It's only a couple seconds. And if they get past those couple seconds, they're going to be okay.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, how much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on. But sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And that's the end of round two.
Worry.
The Brown Bombers' eye is shut. Teddy, what has to change for him now?
Well, right now, he's got to cover up that weakness. You know, he's got to make adjustments for that, as you just touched on. He's got to move the other way. You know, move in a way where he's not so vulnerable to that punch, to that side.
Blocks away that headshot. He brings it downstairs with the hook. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
More than one punch downstairs. That could be damaging. Not much action as he just ties up.
Come on, kid, focus.
Gets rid of that body shot. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Well, you can just tell. Big shot, right hand. Oh! Unable to survive that shot. He's on the floor. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down. Now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Brown Bombers getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home.
Nice!
The Brown Bombers so deep. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Big shot comes crashing home. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? It's over. The fight is over. The Brown Bombers corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. He defends his title. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.